Me, in the filming that I do, I just don't need motion. That's what I thought. On commercial shoots, I shoot lean. We're talking 2-3 guys at the max with me. And after doing it for a while, you realize less is more. The less gear I bring, the better. It's more time I can spend with the talent. It's more time I can spend getting my composition right, getting my shots right. I think everybody kind of flips around YouTube once in a while and sees these motor devices, and if they're anything like me, they had the thought of those look big and intimidating, and I don't even know if I want to financially invest that deep into something. And it's, who knows what the setup time's like, and all you see are algorithms and computers and numbers, and you just want it to do a simple thing, but it's 10 steps to get there, it feels like. And so that was my reaction towards motor controls. They're great for the right people. I'm not that guy, but yet I wanted the results one would get me. When I found out Rhino was creating one of these and I got my chance to film with it, and my immediate response was a couple things. One, it was insanely small. Between the motor and the remote, you're talking about a package about this big. And we're talking like 2 Coke cans right next to each other with a tiny little cord connecting, and that's it. And the amount of time that it takes me to mount it on the rig, 2 seconds, 3-4 seconds at the max. It's literally unscrewing 2 bolts, sliding it in, and that's it, you're ready to go. After using it, I was talking with some of the crew, and we were both kind of just reminiscing in the sense of just thinking, wow, I totally thought I didn't need this, but all the benefits that it brings to the table, the fact that you can get it going, the fact that it's super light, the fact that the battery lasts forever, all those things, and you're gonna get the perfect slide is an understatement. You're gonna nail the slide. When the motor's attached and it's running the belt on the slider itself, the slider, the camera, and the video head are moving so steady that you can grab the camera, touch it, do things to it, and it doesn't affect the slide. So for example, then you automatically think, wow, not only can I do a slide now and get my perfect slide, but I can rack focus as I'm doing it. So I'm gonna focus on something close and then shoot to his hands. I'll crank it to speed 2, and as it's going, I'm turning it. I'm not affecting the slide at all. So now I'm essentially a one-man shop doing a perfect slide with a perfect rack focus. I never thought having a motor would be necessary in my gear bag. I didn't think it was so. I thought having a great slider, that's all I need. And motors are for other people. They're for guys who just love hucking around way too much gear and have all the time in the world to set things up. And once it's set up, have all the time in the world to dial it in to make the motor do what you want it to do. That all goes out the window. You really quickly see that if I have this as a companion to my slider, to my gear, to my production, I will get the shots that I want the first time, and they will be picture perfect, like spot on picture perfect. It's one more thing where somebody designed something beautiful to take that off your plate so that you can get the great shot, and I can think about what am I focusing on as I'm doing this, or how do I want to move this shot because I have complete control over it. It's not a limitation on me anymore. It's what can I think about to make this shot communicate what I want it to do. Rethink anything you know about motors and motion control and all that, and look at what is in front of you, look how simple it is, and look how easy it is. When you put all that together, as opposed to complicating your shots and your gear bag and your setup, it does the exact opposite. Setup is insanely fast, it simplifies your shots, and then you're able to focus on what you're capturing for the final product.